Welcome, electronic video guests, to Week 3 of the college football season and Week 2 of the National Football League. Now, after we give you our picks for the week, we will let all of our electronic video guests know how they can enter to win this sweet Julio Rodriguez rookie card, celebrating his first career big league home run. And then we've got a lot of leftover cards from previous giveaways cluttering up the desk. We'll try to give these cards away one last time. So this video probably going to be more than 8 minutes long. Got a lot of stuff to take care of, so you better pop your Ativan right now. I give you fair warning. I got my Fresca and my icebreakers ready, so I'm here for the long haul. We're gonna be here a while, talking some football and giving away some cards. Now, before we get to our football picks, did you all see this headline yesterday on the news? Text messages shed new light on Brett Favre's involvement in Mississippi welfare scandal. That's too funny. You know, a couple of days ago we had a TTM video and I got a return. I sent a Brett Favre rookie card out to him to get an autograph, and he sent me back this, I don't know, it's a pre-stamped postcard or something on the back. Basically, it said you got to email his charity to find out how much his autograph costs. Can you see that? His Far for Hope charity. So now, in light of this welfare scandal, I'm wondering how legit that Far for Hope charity is. That might be a shady thing. You never know. He might be taking that money people are giving to his Far for Hope charity to pay off the money he's got to pay back that he stole from the Mississippi Welfare Fund. Apparently, he still owes about $288,000. So beware. I gave you that Far for Hope email address in that video. Beware. That money you pay him might be going to not to any charity, but to pay off the money he stole from the Mississippi Welfare Fund. Oh, Brett Favre. Far for Hope. All right. Let's get to some real football news. Our first game, we got the Oklahoma Sooners, an 11.5-point favorite at Nebraska. Well, the Scott Frost era ended with a sad whimper last Saturday as the Cornhuskers gave up nearly 700 yards of offense to Georgia Southern and suffered a final embarrassing Scott Frost loss. Now, I don't expect any inspired effort from the Cornhuskers for their new interim coach, Mickey something or other, the guy from LSU. I do expect the Sooners to win this game and cover the 11.5. Just a small hesitation because Oklahoma didn't look that good in the first half against Kent State, but this is Nebraska, and they gave up 700 yards to Georgia Southern. So if Oklahoma can't turn this on against Nebraska, look out. And we're picking Oklahoma. I also think that interim coach for Nebraska, something shady with that. He was kind of forced onto Frost by the new AD, and makes me wonder now if there's some kind of deal beforehand where he said, you come in, make it look good, we'll give Scott Frost a couple games, then we'll sack him and give you the interim job, and if you win a few games, you get the job permanently. The whole thing looks like a bit of a setup, but I don't expect much from Nebraska this Saturday. And then we got the California Golden Bears getting 10.5 points at Our Lady. Well, Coach Marcus Freeman still hasn't won a game, and after last week's embarrassing home loss to the Thundering Herd, the sports media dialed down their Freeman hype from 11 to 10. The Golden Bears aren't very much of a team, but they do have an average defense, and that should be enough to hold them in the game against Our Lady's mediocre offense. I don't see any way Notre Dame can cover that 10.5. California might even win the game outright, but I'm going to pick them with that 10.5 points, no problem. The Golden Bears. Now, there aren't many good games on the college schedule this week, and this Penn State-Auburn game might be the best of the thin bunch. You never know what's going to happen with Auburn, and they got that Brian Harsin soap opera going on down there. I think Auburn or Penn State just might crush Auburn this week. Penn State's only given up 2.5 points. I got to go with the Nittany Lions in this one. The thing to watch in this one is I noticed Coach James Franklin is slowly giving Wonder Boy freshman quarterback Drew Aller more and more snaps. Now let's see if that continues against a good team in Auburn. If it does, Sean Clifford's days as a starter might be numbered. And then we got Texas, San Antonio getting 11 points at the Longhorns. At the Texas is back Texas. Every year, Texas loses a close game to a good team or springs a mild upset over somebody, and the media trots out that Texas is back story. Last week, Texas almost beat Alabama, and I do give them credit. It was a gritty effort, particularly on the part of their defense, but they lost the game. Let's see them actually win something before we say they're back. This is the kind of game in the past where Texas would come in with a big head and take their opponent for granted and play soft on defense and turn the ball over on offense. So I'm going to actually take Texas San Antonio in the 11 points. I'm going with them until Texas shows me they really are back. Now, Sunday in the National Football League, we got the Colts -4 at Jacksonville. Both teams were very disappointing in their opening week. The Colts could only manage a tie with the Texans, and Jacksonville lost at Washington. And the biggest problem there is that Trevor Lawrence really didn't look that much better than last year. Now, we were told that without Urban Meyer screwing him up and the great Doug Peterson mentoring him, Trevor would make a giant leap this year. Well, last Sunday's game, it was one little small step for Trevor Lawrence at best, and not a giant leap for the Jaguars at all. But I'm going to pick Jacksonville in this game, mainly because Matt Ryan's arm looks like it's about 100 years old, and I think he'll turn it over just enough to give the Jags a win or a close loss. And then we got the Commanders. My Detroit Lions at home against the Commanders. And the Lions are actually the favorite. Well, I'm going to pick the Lions, but I will say this. If Dan Campbell can't win this game, if he can't win this home game against an average team in his second year, I don't know how you continue to believe he's the guy that can turn this thing around. You got to win this game. This is a team you have to beat at home if you're supposedly making progress. Now, the Lions' defense looked totally unprepared last week. They played like they were going against 2021 Ben Roethlisberger instead of Jalen Hurts. It was a sorry performance. The offense did look pretty good, particularly DeAndre Swift, who had a big game. But to me, this is a make-or-break game for Dan Campbell. You lose this game and you're 0-2 and you got the Vikings next week, you're going to be 0-3, and once again, the season is pretty much over before we even get to October. The Lions have to win this game. And we got New England, a 1-point favorite at Pittsburgh. Are you kidding me? This is the lock of the week. You got to go with the Steelers. Bill Belichick has never won a thing without Tom Brady. And he's so stupid he turned the offense over to one of the worst coaches in football history, Matt Patricia. You just look up Bill Belichick's record when Tom Brady isn't his quarterback, and it is not a small sample size. He ain't a good coach. You're telling me this Patriot team is a favorite at Pittsburgh? The Steelers could win this game even if Mason Rudolph was their quarterback. And then here's another line that surprises me. Seahawks getting 9 at the 49ers? Did you see Trey Lance last Sunday? Are the 49ers even going to be able to score 9 points? And this Geno Smith story is pretty interesting. He's played pretty good ball for the Seahawks at the few games at the end of last year and the opening week this season. I'm surprised. He's 31 years old now, and he seems like a way, way better quarterback than he did with the Jets 8 or 9 years ago. And Kyle Shanahan is another one of these media darling coaches I think is overrated. Give me Seattle and 9 points. And then our last game we're going to look at, the Houston Texans getting 10 at Denver. I'll tell you what, let me say this about Texans quarterback Davis Mills. He's the most underrated of all of last year's rookie quarterbacks. Let's be honest. He played better than all of them with the possible exception of Mac Jones. And I still don't think most of the football world takes Mills seriously. I sure do. I like this kid. He throws a nice catchable ball, and he doesn't seem to get too flustered. Denver's new coach made a stupid decision at the end of that game Sunday night, cost his team a chance at victory. He flat out choked under the pressure. And 10 points is way too many for almost any NFL game. You got to take Houston in 10 in this one. All right, that's our picks. We're at the 12-minute mark. I hope you popped your Ativan. We ain't even close to being done. Now, if anybody does want a chance to win this Julio Rodriguez rookie card that celebrates his first home run, a 450-foot blast, all you got to do is go back and watch our last video. The title says something like 5 TTMs, and it mentions in the title J-Rod. You watch the video, and it'll tell you how to enter the contest. You got until 10 a.m. Saturday. And then we're going to do one of those random drawings to see who gets lucky and wins this Julio Rodriguez rookie card. Now, we've given away some other cards in past videos. We still got some leftovers. I'm going to try to get rid of some of these that are cluttering up my desk before we move on to our next giveaways. And just in case you're getting antsy, what we're going to be giving away in the future, so keep watching, we got this nice Wander Franco throwback rookie card. I also got some 1990 tops from a vending pack. You keep your eye out in the future. These are some upcoming giveaways. All right, now let me try to get rid of some of these leftover cards. We did a 92 Leaf. Now, if you want any of the cards that I'm going to show now, you just put the player's name in the comment field. Claim up to 4 cards. We'll send them out to you in a plain white envelope. If you haven't received a card from me in the mail, you got to send me a mailing address. You can do it by sending a direct message to me at Twitter at HLRassico, or you email me your address at hank.youtube@yandex.com. So if you haven't received any cards from me in the mail and you want to claim some of these, claim the card in the comment field and then send me the email with your address. But you got to claim the card in the comment field so everybody knows that card is gone. All right, so let's look at these Leaf cards that are still available. We got 3 Albert Bell cards, Joey Bell cards. So up to 3 people can claim a Joey Bell card. The first 3 people who claim a Joey Bell card will get one. So we got 3 Albert Joey Bells. We got a Craig Biggio. 2 Barry Bonds cards available. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Jose Canseco cards. 5 Gary Carter cards. Gary Carter. Don't try to get his autograph. He's dead. And we got 1, 2, 3 Joe Carter cards. Remember, this is a 92 leaf. I got 3 Jack Clarks. 1 Chili Davis. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 Eric Davis. We got a gold leaf Sid Fernandez. What else? 1 Carlton Fisk. 1 Tom Glavine. 1 Goose Gossage. 1 Griffey Jr. 2 Kent Herbeck. 1 Randy Johnson left. 1 gold leaf Brian Jordan. 3 David Justice. We got a gold Kruk. And if you want the gold, you got to put the player's name and gold in it. So if you want a gold Kruk, put gold Kruk in the field. Because we also got 1, 2, 3 regular Kruks. And we got, how many Maddox? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 Greg Maddox cards. 1 Jack Morris. 1 gold leaf Lance Parrish. 2 regular Lance Parrish. 1 Dale Murphy. And we got 1, 2, 3 Brett Saberhagen. 1 Ryan Sandberg. 1, 2, 3, 4 Neon Deion Sanders. We got a gold Benito Santiago. 1, 2, 3, 4 goofball Kurt Schillings. 4 shillings. You can go buy some fish and chips with 4 shillings. We got 2 of the great Gary Sheffield. Ozzie Smith, if anybody likes him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Sammy Sosa. 1 Terry Steinbach. 5 Nugenics Frank Thomas, Big Hurt. 1 Jim Tomei left. 1 Greg Vaughn. 1 Bob Welch. 1 John Wetterland, if anybody wants that. 3 Sweet Lou Whitakers. And 1 Matt Williams. Now there's also a bunch of old scrub player leaf cards. If there's a particular scrub player you want, put it in the comment field. I'll see if I got them in the box. And we had some of these Bowman football left over. We still got a Bijan Robinson, a Peyton Thorne. Malik Cunningham, Jerome Ford, Zach Evans. He's off to a good start with Mississippi and Lance Kiffin down there. Chris Olave. And Michael Penix is playing pretty well for the Huskies. They got a good game this week. I didn't mention that one, but Penix is going up against Peyton Thorne this week. Let's pull for the Huskies over State. So those cards are available. And we had a few score left over. We got a Jerry Jeudy, Jimmy Crapolo, Austin Eckler, Tony Gonzalez, Noah Fant, Nick Bosa, Brendan Knox rookie card, Jay Tufele rookie card, Christian Darrisaw rookie card, Next Level CeeDee Lamb, NCAA champion card Derrick Henry, Score Team Josh Jacobs, Game Face John Randall, Score Team Jonathan Taylor, NCAA Reggie Bush, Game Face Neon Dion, Score Team Derrick Henry, Score Team we got the Kuechly, Davis, and Green from the Panthers, Next Level Fitzgerald, Marvin Jones Jr., Marquez Stevenson, red rookie, James Robinson, TJ Watt, injured again, Andre Johnson, another Marvin Jones, Josh Allen, Ed Reed, Antonio Gibson, Jordan Poyer, and Tyrann Mathieu. So those scorecards are available. Remember, you can claim up to 4 cards. Just put the player's name in the comment field. If it's a gold card, put gold in there. Email me your address if I haven't sent you anything. And there's the last bit of leftover cards. We still got a beautiful throwback pinnacle, Dante Culpepper. CeeDee Lamb, Chronicles. We got this nice Gridiron Kings, Travis Etienne. Nice card. Eli Mitchell, rookie card. He's injured again. Baker Mayfield will lose his first game. Darren Waller. Goofball. Calvin Ridley. Maybe he's on the phone right now at Gamblers Anonymous. Jeffrey Simmons. Great football player. David Montgomery. And Derek Carr. So if you want any of these cards we just flashed, put the player's name in the comment field. Claim up to 4. If I haven't sent you any cards and I don't have your address, contact me one of these ways. Remember, you gotta claim it in the comment field so everybody knows it's gone. One last time, the Julio Rodriguez rookie card drawing is Saturday. You got till 10 a.m. to enter. Just watch the last video. I'll tell you how to do that. And remember, in the future, we're going to give away this throwback Wander Franco rookie card. That is a beauty. And at some point also we'll be going through these 1990 Topps vending pack. That's it, people. I know nobody watched the whole 25 minutes. But that is the end of this video. We're going to hit the stop button and dump this thing into the worldwide YouTube video airfill. God willing, we'll have a TTM video in a day or two. Until then, enjoy the rest of your life.